Liam was a 16-year-old boy living in a small, quiet town with his single mother. Their home, though modest, was filled with warmth and love despite the financial struggles they faced daily. Liam spent most of his free time tinkering with old machines, a skill he had picked up from his late father, who had been a mechanic. He dreamed of one day owning his own garage, but with limited resources, that dream seemed far away. One warm summer afternoon, Liam was walking home from school when he noticed a sleek, black luxury car parked by the side of a deserted road. The car had a flat tire, and its owner, a middle-aged man in an expensive suit, stood nearby, looking visibly frustrated. Without hesitation, Liam approached him. "Need some help, sir?" Liam asked, already scanning the situation. The man, Mr. Jonathan Blake, a billionaire known for his reclusive nature, looked skeptical at first but nodded reluctantly. Liam rolled up his sleeves, using the man's limited tools and his own ingenuity to fix the flat tire. His hands moved deftly, showing an expertise far beyond his years. As Liam finished, Mr. Blake offered him money as a thank you, but Liam shook his head. "Helping someone doesn't always need a price tag," he said with a shy smile. Mr. Blake watched him walk away, intrigued by the boy's humility and skill. Little did Liam know, this brief encounter was about to change his life forever. The following morning, Liam was finishing breakfast when a loud sound startled him. He stepped outside to find a sleek black limousine parked in front of his small house. Neighbors peeked out of their windows, whispering curiously. A man in a crisp suit stepped out of the limo, holding an envelope. "Are you Liam?" the man asked with a professional tone. Liam nodded hesitantly, and the man handed him the envelope. "This is for you. Mr. Blake sends his regards." Without waiting for a reply, the man returned to the limo, which disappeared down the street as quickly as it had arrived. Confused and nervous, Liam opened the envelope. Inside was a handwritten note. "Dear Liam, your kindness and skills left a lasting impression on me. I would like to invite you and your mother to my residence in the city for a discussion about your future. Transportation will be provided. Please join me tomorrow. Sincerely, Jonathan Blake." Liam's hands trembled as he read the letter aloud to his mother. She was skeptical, worried it could be a scam. But something in the sincerity of the note convinced them to take the chance. The next day, a limousine arrived to take them to Mr. Blake's mansion. The ride to the city felt surreal, and Liam couldn't stop fidgeting with excitement and nervousness. When they arrived, they were awestruck by the grandeur of the estate, a sprawling mansion surrounded by manicured gardens and guarded by an ornate iron gate. Inside, they were greeted warmly and escorted to Mr. Blake's study. The billionaire appeared, dressed impeccably but with a surprisingly kind demeanor. He addressed Liam directly, his voice calm but serious. "Liam, I was deeply impressed by your character and skill yesterday. It's rare to meet someone with your talent and humility. I want to invest in your future." Liam's heart raced as Mr. Blake explained his offer, a full scholarship to a prestigious automotive engineering school and a guaranteed job in one of his luxury car companies after graduation. The magnitude of the offer left both Liam and his mother speechless. "This is your chance to turn your dreams into reality," Mr. Blake said. "All I ask is that you continue to be the same hardworking, kind young man I met on the roadside." Liam nodded, overwhelmed with gratitude, knowing this was the beginning of something extraordinary. Liam's life transformed almost overnight. Within weeks, he was enrolled in one of the country's most prestigious automotive engineering schools, surrounded by state-of-the-art facilities and some of the brightest minds in the field. The transition wasn't easy. Liam was thrust into a world of privilege and wealth that felt alien to him. His classmates, most of whom came from affluent families, viewed him with skepticism. Despite the challenges, Liam's determination never wavered. He threw himself into his studies, excelling in both theory and hands-on projects. His knack for solving mechanical problems quickly gained him the attention of his professors, who praised his creativity and skill. Yet not everyone was impressed. A classmate named Ethan, the son of a wealthy car dealership owner, saw Liam as an outsider who didn't belong. One day, Ethan planted expensive tools in Liam's locker and accused him of theft. The accusations spread like wildfire, and Liam found himself facing disciplinary action. He felt humiliated and defeated, wondering if this opportunity had been too good to be true. When Mr. Blake learned of the incident, he personally intervened. Using his influence and access to security footage, he exposed Ethan's deceit. The school not only cleared Liam's name but also expelled Ethan for his actions. This ordeal became a defining moment for Liam. Instead of breaking him, it fueled his determination to prove his worth. He focused even harder on his studies, earning top marks and respect from his peers. Over time, even those who had doubted him began to see him as an equal. Mr. Blake remained a steady presence in Liam's life, offering guidance and encouragement. Adversity tests character, he told Liam one evening. And you, my boy, have proven to have it in abundance. With renewed confidence, Liam set his sights higher. He began envisioning not just a career in luxury cars but a future where he could make a difference, using his skills to help others, just as Mr. Blake had done for him. Years later, Liam stood on a grand stage, addressing a crowd of industry leaders, friends, and family. He had come a long way from the boy who fixed a flat tire on a deserted road. Today, he was being celebrated as the head of a new initiative under Mr. Blake's company, a chain of affordable car service centers aimed at helping low-income families. The applause was thunderous as Liam shared his vision. I've always believed that everyone deserves access to quality service, regardless of their circumstances. This project is not just about cars, it's about building opportunities and making a difference. The journey to this moment had been anything but smooth. After graduating as one of the top students in his class, Liam had worked closely with Mr. Blake, learning the intricacies of the luxury car industry. However, his heart remained tied to his humble beginnings. With Mr. Blake's mentorship, Liam proposed the idea of affordable garages, and after months of planning and hard work, the project had finally come to life. As the ceremony concluded, Liam returned to his hometown to inaugurate the first garage. The community welcomed him with open arms, proud of what he had achieved. Standing beside him, Mr. Blake couldn't hide his pride. "You've surpassed all my expectations, Liam," he said. "Your success is well-deserved." Looking at the garage sign bearing his name, Liam felt a profound sense of fulfillment. He turned to Mr. Blake and said, "It all started with a flat tire. Thank you for believing in me." As the sun set over the small town, Liam knew his journey was far from over. But with each step forward, he carried the lessons of humility, perseverance, and kindness that had shaped him, ready to inspire others just as he had been inspired. Years later, Liam found himself standing on a grand stage, facing an audience of industry leaders, family, friends, and journalists. The occasion was the launch of a groundbreaking initiative under Mr. Blake's luxury car company, a network of affordable car service centers designed to provide quality vehicle maintenance for low-income families. The applause echoed through the hall as Liam stepped forward to deliver his speech. "It all began with a flat tire," Liam started, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "That day, I didn't know my small act of kindness would change my life forever. But today, I'm here because someone believed in me and gave me the chance to dream bigger." The audience listened intently as Liam outlined his vision for the project. The service centers wouldn't just repair cars. They would also train and employ young mechanics from underprivileged backgrounds, providing them with stable jobs and brighter futures. It was a project born out of Liam's own journey, a way to give back to communities like the one he came from. After the speech, Liam and Mr. Blake traveled to Liam's hometown for the grand opening of the first service center. The small town, once quiet and overlooked, came alive with excitement. Familiar faces from Liam's past, neighbors, teachers, and childhood friends, gathered to celebrate his success. Standing in front of the shiny new garage bearing his name, Liam reflected on the long road that had brought him here. His journey hadn't been without challenges, jealous classmates, self-doubt, and the pressure of living up to expectations, but every obstacle had taught him resilience and humility. Mr. Blake, standing beside him, smiled proudly. "You've done well, Liam. This is just the beginning." Liam turned to Mr. Blake, gratitude evident in his eyes. "None of this would have been possible without you. Thank you for believing in me when I didn't even know what I was capable of." As the ribbon was cut and the crowd erupted in applause, Liam felt a deep sense of fulfillment. This was more than success, it was purpose. He had come full circle, using his skills and blessings to make a difference. And while his story had started with a flat tire, he knew it was far from over. It was just the beginning of a legacy that would inspire countless others to dream and achieve.